So I know a few of you are interested in keeping a wormery. I know the school has a couple and I have a couple of other friends who are interested, so I thought I'd show you. So this is what it looks like. It comes in these different sections, and the top section here, I'll just take the lid off and show you. This is sort of the insulation part of it. So if I take the lid off, and I'll just show you, there's a couple of the worms scurrying about or wriggling about. Put that down there. And in this section, it's the insulation, so I put a lot of sort of egg boxes which my friend Aidan kindly donated, and I use up the paper from the office, you know, and that has been shredded, so I'm going to top that up shortly, and I'll take this bit out as well if you bear with me. Pop that down there, and then here's where I put the food. So I've got a couple of, I keep these in the kitchen during the week. You know, I'm busy with work and stuff, so I just keep these as we're going along, and then I pop out at the weekend and feed the worms. And if you look, there's all sorts of stuff in there. There's a bit of kitchen roll, there's potato peelings which don't want to come out, there's eggshells, there's herbs, all sorts of bits and bobs. Now we don't put too much onion in, that just happens to be a little bit of onion, but I wouldn't normally put too much in. And the worms then basically, they munch their way through this, and when they do that they then secrete a little bit of water. Hold on one sec. Hello, leave the peppers alone. Go away, go away. Don't do that. No, up. Sorry about that. Yes, so they secrete fluid which works its way down into the bottom section here, and if I turn the tap on, I'll try and catch some for you. See if there's any ready at the moment. Yeah, now that's going to look a bit black first of all, but it will start to flow clearer. And that is the juice. Excuse, the hens are having fun. That is the juice that comes off the worms, and that is diluted and put straight into the garden. It's fabulous stuff. And I'm just going to now lift off this next section, so again bear with me while I do that with one hand. And it's quite heavy. Whoa. So in there, that's really where the worms will secrete then what is known as the compost. Black gold I call it. It's absolutely amazing. It actually smells lovely. And what I'm going to do is sieve that through, take all the little worms out, and then I will divide that up into sections and put that into the garden over the winter as a mulch, and that will be really lovely for the garden. So in here the worms will be, yeah, just all over the place in there, munching away. There's loads of them in there, and they are doing their job, and it takes no effort whatsoever to have them. They are hard-working little creatures. They're not smelly or ugly or anything. They're lovely. There they are. That's a little baby one. But I do have to say, I highly recommend it. It's great. At the moment all I can smell is that sage. It's lovely. I really do recommend it because there's so much waste going on in the world at the moment. This is one small thing that you can do that benefits everybody. You know, because you're cutting down your waste to the landfill, plus the worms are happy and safe, and they're giving you compost and they're giving you fertilizer. So there you go. Have a wee think about it. Maybe order that from Santa for Christmas. If anybody, actually I'll put a wee link to the place that I got this from on the video or below the video. Okay.